Hello everyone, glad to have you with me. CK Too Much here, back at it again with Lord Tywin the Unworthy of the Westerlands. So, in the last episode, guys, we had decided to finally press Oberyn's claim to Dorne. He is married matrilineally to Margot Lannister. I had to force this marriage to happen, and he's not too happy about that. But he has had a daughter, Joanna Lannister. He actually has a bastard son with my sister. So my nephew, Jonathan Hill, which is quite interesting. Very interesting. So some people would be willing to marry him, people with land. I'm sure that marriage probably wouldn't go through in the end. You know what? Fuck it. Maybe you should try to marry him to Marietta of Stonegate, just so he can have some land. That would be interesting. We'll see. Okay. So, yeah. So we have our allies, the Tullys and the Martells, who are both also. One is Catelyn Tully, who I pressed her claim to the Riverlands, is married to my son Jaime. Excuse me. And Garth, of course, the OG Tywin puppet, is married matrilineally to Sorrel. He has Jaerion Lannister as an heir. So, yes, we are pressing that claim now with our allies down here. They have marshaled a force, but they're going to have to go a long way to get to Casterly Rock. And by then, I think we'll have a lot under our belt. So let's continue the campaign. Leading our forces, we have Philip Plum, Gerald Serret, and Ilan Payne, who has been a very loyal vassal, or very loyal commander to me. And I have given him Tarbeck Hall, which used to be part of the Tarbecks, who were one of the people that Tywin massacred in the books, actually, alongside the Rains. Okay, and we are here at Will. Okay, so Marietta has said yes. We'll see if that goes through. If so, Jonathan Hill will have a nice little castle to call his own, but I have a feeling the AI will reject this in the end. Okay, I also kind of wanted to do a little bit of a check around here. So, Rhaegar, he has married Queen Cersei. His brother Rhaegal is going to be marrying my daughter Marla. And then his sister Ciela is married to my son Tyland. So, a couple episodes back, so you guys might remember that Rhaegar had been so he and some Crownland vassals rose up against his father because the Mad King was kind of starting to go crazy. He was having sex with the wives of his vassals in the Crownlands. So they all banded together to take him down. The Paramount stayed loyal, but they were trying to remove Aerys and put Rhaegar on the throne. It failed. Rhaegar was in prison for a while, but once Aerys died in combat against this rando, Sir Devon, Rhaegar inherited the throne, but he was pretty soon after that declared clinically insane, and actually his regent was ruling. And then finally, after years of, not ruling, he reclaimed his sanity, even though he's still a lunatic. He wasn't capable. And now I think he's looking around and seeing, oh my god, the Lannisters have pretty much taken over everything, and I'm married to one, and so are both of my siblings. So I think he has some cause for concern. But I think the end game here is going to be to remove Rhaegar. It would have been easier if he had been incapable, but it's going to be to remove Rhaegar and press Ciela's claim with Tyland as the king. So I think that's going to be the end game here. So I will have not only a Lannister, but my son on the throne. But after this, I'm also going to go ahead and push north, because Lyanna Stark is married to my brother. Okay, so so they're still stuck in the Reach. They can't really seem to decide what to do here. But that's okay. Yes, I'm not having much luck with Sir Balon. No, I'm going to keep an eye on him. I've already wounded him, and I'd like to get a chance to get my hands on him if possible. Euron, the Lord of Hardhome, has been imprisoned by Walton the Wanderer, who has been imprisoned by Halleck Greensky, and his wife has been imprisoned by... Her name is Hidden Beaver. That's an interesting name. And she's been imprisoned by Magnar Hellick, the Widowmaker. So, big chain of imprisonment going on up north. North of the wall. I might even hire a couple of mercenaries, actually. Okay, this is my first time in a long time conquering Dorne without any dragons. Okay, so now let's go on down to Ironwood. Lady Sarah of Harrenhal, the spymaster of Lady Paramount Catelyn, has been sent to Riverrun to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe she should be silenced before she finds out about my plot. Okay. So, looks like she has been done away with, and it looks like John Connington is going to need a new wife. Ooh, that would have been a really good match for him. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we stopped the Conningtons from getting a little too powerful. If they had the Griffin's Roost and the... Jesus, and the Rainwood and Harrenhal, they would have been kind of a force to deal with. Oh, look at that. Now he's celibate and malnourished and widowed. So he won't be getting remarried anytime soon. I think Tywin already has a bad enough reputation. What's this? The Diplomatic Committee Law. What is that? The Diplomatic... so he wants to... What does he want to do exactly? Diplomatic Committee Law. He wants to... I don't know what this means. Can you tell me about this? I don't know what this means. Is he trying to abolish the council? I don't know what this means. Diplomatic Committee. Is he trying to give it to us? Is he trying to... Okay, I guess I will... what would Tywin do? I think we have enough power to just outright decline it, possibly. But I think for now I will approve it. Rhaegar could fuck me up if he wanted to. So I don't want to stand in his way now. I'm kind of curious what he's doing here, though. If he abolishes the council, people will get mad. Rickard Karstark demanded a trial by combat against Brandon Stark. Arthur Karstark slayed Hoston Trent and to prove Lord Rickard's innocence. So no Lannisters have been killed. Okay. And who did... okay, so Eddard ended up marrying a Hornwood. Oh, there's going to be a big battle, looks like. I better be involved in that. We don't want them fighting alone. Lady Jenna has been a leal and able servant. I should honor her for her work. Okay, I can throw her some money. Okay. It's good that I caught this. I don't think they would be able to win this by themselves. Possibly? Oh, your enemy, Lord Dorne, was slain? Oh my god, for a second I thought I meant Oberyn for some reason. Okay, so he was killed by Renly Oakhart. Wow, badass. 69-year-old man. Okay, well, there goes Dorne. And now we're fighting against Nymeria of Dorne. So I think Oberyn will be welcomed to the throne then. The throne. I keep calling it the throne. He'll be welcomed in... however you call it, Sunspear. Well, there goes Dorne. I'm sure Oberyn is not happy that Dorne was killed. In this world, their mother, Oberyn's mother, was killed under suspicious circumstances. So I think he ultimately agreed to come to us, to the Westerlands, to get revenge against Dorne the Gross, who in this series seems to have possibly killed his mother, so he could inherit the throne. So that's what I think. I think that's why he decided to join us. And then Elia was married to Kevin. That's right. And now she is here. Can I invite her to court? No. Can I send her some money and invite her to court? No. But I guess she's in the Westerlands. So, that's good. Okay. I think a few more battles and sieges, and we will have this in the bag. But anyway, yeah. So I think that Dorne ultimately decided to come and, make a deal with the devil, so to say. Although back then, I guess the Lannisters and the Martells didn't necessarily have any bad blood yet. But, he was not happy about that matrilineal marriage. I think he would have preferred to have just stayed single. But I guess he banged my sister, so we can call it even. I killed his brother and made him give up his family name to his legacy, and he banged Jenna. Oh, okay, so this guy wants to join me at Casterly Rocks, or Humphrey. He looks pretty good. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He's got high skill. He's an expert fighter. Let's get him married. Maybe to Charlize. She was married before. Well, you know what? Maybe I can set him up with another wife. Maybe Riella. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just turn my eyes on Rhaegar. Maybe I should start spying on him. And then Rhaegal. Oh, Rhaegal's also insane. Wow, so it looks like Ciela might be the only one who's not insane. So people might welcome her as a ruler in the end. Okay, I guess I'm not really sure. I wish I could just get a quick siege, but I don't know if that's possible. Oh, sorry guys. Might hear a little bit of motorcycles out there. I could try and siege this, but I think it will be costly. But let's try it. Oh. Alright. Sorry, hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had the... Oh, okay, looks like we have some juicy information. But yeah, sorry about that. The balcony was open, because it's a nice day, and I was letting the cats chill outside. But there was someone blaring their motorcycle, so I had to close the door. Okay, so my spying on King Rhaegar has revealed his complicity in a shadowy plot to rescue Kyle Chelsted from captivity. Okay. So, knowledge is power. Alright. And actually, one second, guys. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Okay, sorry about that. I was just a little paranoid. It was a little too loud. Okay, nice. So, we can go ahead and make her surrender. She has gone to the wall for some reason. And look at that. So we have Oberyn Martell of Dorne and Joanna Lannister as his heir. Alright. So that is some great news there. So let's go ahead and get our guys back to the Westerlands. And yeah, looks like my spying has paid off. That will further discredit Rhaegar and hopefully help us get him out of the way. I feel kind of bad for Cersei. Oh, look at that, though. She's pregnant. Alright. Will Oberyn accept an alliance? No, he will not. Base reluctance. What if I send him a lot of money? Yes! Okay. Nice. Okay. So, as things stand now, we have gotten an heir to the Riverlands, Dorne, and kind of, oh, Catelyn's pregnant, that's good. kind of the Riverlands. Unfortunately, they changed their laws to elective. But I'm hoping maybe if they have a son, we can get that out of the way, and maybe he'll have a claim. I think this elective succession will be a problem. I think it kind of makes sense. I think the Lords of the Riverlands are like, well, the ruling dynasty of the Tullys has been compromised. Now there's a Lannister heir. Hoster was a bit of a problem, and I don't think people really liked his rulership. And I think that's why he made an alliance with me. But I think they decided to do elective because they're worried about the Westerlands, so it kind of makes sense. Now for the Vale... again, this glitch happened. Again, this happened. She was imprisoned in literally like two episodes ago, and I asked everyone in the audience to see if they could find why she was let go. There was no event or anything. She didn't escape, so I used cheat codes to re-imprison her. So I guess I'm going to do that again real quick because I keep having this glitch happen. So hold on one second, guys. Alright, guys. So, yeah, you can see here, I just used car info. I got her re-imprisoned. Please, if you go back and you can watch and see, did she get imprisoned? Was there some notification here? Was there some event where I misclicked? I swear to God, I don't think that there was. Unless she escapes... I'm going to keep doing this, but she's almost old enough to forcibly be married. And I think you guys saw at the beginning of the episode, I showed that she was in prison still at one point. So I guess it's just some kind of glitch because I didn't see any event or anything like that. But if she escapes, I won't use cheat codes to get her back. But if she's just randomly having that happen to her, then I will. So we will forcibly marry her to a Lannister in about a year. They have to be 8 years old to have that happen to them. But okay, so that's wonderful. But anyway, yeah, so we have a nice setup in the Riverlands, but we have to deal with this succession. We have an heir set up for the Reach, an heir set up for Dorne, and we have the Lady of the Vale in prison. She's in prison because I captured Lady Mina, I kidnapped her, and then she gave birth to Emma in jail. And even though the game keeps glitching and having her escape, even though there's no event and nothing happens here, she's in prison. And Tywin kept her in prison her whole life for that reason. So now we can turn our attention up north, where we have Brandon Stark, who I think is not too popular from what it seems like. There's a lot of trials by combat going on up here. He has killed an Umber. As you just saw, he had imprisoned a Karstacks. So people are not too happy with him. His father died unexpectedly at the hands of King Aerys. And this was not the canon death. He was beheaded. So he has not been a great heir. Lyanna has given birth to Leslyn Lannister, who is my nephew. She's the wife of my brother. She has a strong claim on the north. And I think that a few people are not too happy with Brandon. So I think it is time. What? Okay. Once I get rid of my forces, we can declare war on him as well. I will let her rot for now. Oh, let me turn off our info real quick. Okay. What's this? Oh, right. Walesa and Jason Lannister. Okay. This is a long shot, but she has a weak claim on the Stormlands. I might be able to engineer a situation where there's a regency or something, and I can press her claim. Robert's out in YT, so I don't think... I don't know. I don't know if people will be happy about him. But anyway, yeah, also Brandon's a slave owner. He's enslaving wildlings. I don't think people are too happy about that. But yeah, now that I have Lyanna in the north and Emma in jail, I will be really close to having all the kingdoms. The problem is the Stormlands. I don't have a good plan for that. And the Iron Islands, I cannot seem to get any claims on. My steward's fucking up too. This guy cannot get any claims. Is it possible to fabricate claims in this game? Maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe I can do some research. It might not be possible. It might not be possible. I'll look into that because, like, this whole time I've been playing, which has been for like 20 years, I've not gotten a single claim. That's really weird. So maybe one of you guys tell me. I think I turned off the rule that makes it hard to get claims, but maybe someone can tell me, is it possible? Ooh. Roland Krakal has been excommunicated. I wonder when I will be excommunicated. What's going on here? Okay, so... Okay, another duel. Tywin's policy with duels is to disallow them, but... Oh, what is this? I have found out nothing useful. Well, I can spread some rumors about him. He killed a childhood friend, sure. Why not? Alright, so Cersei's about to give birth to an heir. Let's see how he looks. There are always things that need to be done. I will reduce the cost, not the time. Excuse me. You know what? I think I'm going to spend a little bit of this money on Casterly Rock. Oh, what is this? Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. The Hole in the Wall Act. Your slightly erratic, eccentric liege has proclaimed a new law that is to be upheld throughout the realm. It reads, whereas the positive effects of fresh air is known to all, and whereas the movement of the wind must not be obstructed by man-made structures, therefore I, King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne, decree that all homesteads throughout the realm are to have 2 holes, each no smaller than a grown peasant standing with arms outstretched in opposite walls, facing each other to allow free passage of the wind. These holes are not to be covered by planks. Jesus. Okay, so we can see here that Rhaegar is kind of showing his insanity here, which is really helping my case to get rid of him. Okay. Okay then, so we have conquered Dorne, and it is now time for our next conquest. But first I think we need to break what is a defensive pact here. What's up? I'm in a non-aggression pact, and I can't break it until... okay. Oh, but it's almost over. Okay. I have to wait for him to be at peace to break it. But he's at 100%. I don't think I need to support you. Alright, so now we can break this betrothal, which will give me a negative 10 opinion. I will lose prestige. I will have 12... Ooh, 10 years of general opinion. Well, that's okay then. So... Oh. Truce breaker. How long do I have to... Okay, Well, everyone would be behind us. But, I think that Tywin has reached the point where he doesn't really need to worry about this. But we only have to wait 2 years. You know what, guys? Let me know in the comments what you think. I think, 2 years isn't that long to wait. And in my game, I've always been kind of scared to break truces. So let me know in the comments if you guys think I should care. It's just 2 years. A lot can change in 2 years, but I think Lyanna will still be around. We might be in a stronger position. Emma will be married to a Lannister by then. But, let me know in the comments, guys. I also think that, Tywin is he's at the peak of his power. Maybe not even the peak. It's probably going to continue to go higher. Dorne, the Riverlands, and the Reach are all behind us. So I think Tywin's at the point where he thinks, I can do whatever I want, and it doesn't matter. But -25 to opinion, that's pretty brutal. Does it say how long? It doesn't say how long. And I'd also lose a lot of prestige. I think I'm leaning towards waiting, but I think there's good arguments for both. So I'm going to think about it. You guys, let me know what you think about that, and I'll make my decision next time. Either way, we are heading north very soon, and a Lannister is heading to the Vale very soon as well. And Rhaegar is in a pretty shaky position, and I don't really think his rule is long for this world, even with his heir, Vera, who perhaps we could even marry off to another Lannister, maybe Leslin. That could be interesting. Okay, so we can get another Targaryen planted with a Lannister. Okay, guys, that's it from me. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.